Okay, y'all, I'm finishing up, and my life is so out of order. My house is a wreck at Christmas time. I've got family coming in for Christmas who will be staying at my house, so it's not like I can say don't go upstairs. They're going to be staying in the rooms upstairs. I love these so much. Aren't these pretty and sparkly? For those of you who didn't watch the videos before this, it matches the snowflakes in my sweater. Because I'm trying to have snowflakes in my life. Those of you who are up north, it's like, Beth, no. It's like, down south, we want it really bad. Oh, this sweater. I love this sweater, except it catches. Well, I do have on a lot of jewelry today. Because look, there's my snowflake. What do you call it? Bracelet with a little pendant or whatever. I like the little crystals. This is Brighton. Look how many bracelets I have stacked up. Y'all, is that insane? That's a little on the ridiculous side, isn't it? Over here, it's very nice. Just my watch and a bracelet. My husband gave me that one. He's always like, why do you wear all that junk jewelry when I've given you some nice jewelry? And I'm like, honey, I do appreciate it. If you want to give me more for that arm, that might help. But, I'm just kidding. No, I don't need any more. Oh, Mom, what have I done with me? Okay. Y'all, I'm not crazy about this lip gloss. What do y'all think? I'm not thinking it did very well. What do y'all think? This is the CoverGirl number 740. And I thought that white part was some lip gloss, and it's not. It's just a matte lipstick. Ladies, if you're older, always rub this out. Don't get stuff caught in there, especially after you eat. Sometimes I caught my pimento cheese area because my mom used to eat pimento cheese sandwiches, and then it would be right there in there. Okay, and I just noticed something about my makeup. Remember how I told you that I was using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, and then I used my Chanel Perfection Lumiere Velvet over it? It's not sticking. And this never doesn't stick. Okay, so it doesn't like that. I don't want to upset my Chanel, y'all. Okay, you really should never do that with your teeth. Especially you youngins. Anyway, alright. That is definitely got a blue hue, doesn't it? It's not staying on good. And that looks terrible. This is not good. This is why I wear my Chanel all the time. There. Little stuff's coming off. Y'all, I feel like this needs some sort of a shiny product over it. What do I have? Oh, I bet this came with it. Yep, there's the stick that goes with it. You know what this is? It's a Vaseline stick. That's what it is. Glycerin, wax, I don't know what it is. Let's put it over it. Yep, look. Okay, here's what I don't like about this right off the bat. It's two separate things. Does it make it shiny and pretty? And smell like cherries? Yes. I don't like having two. When my Chanel is all in one. And if I'd worn that, this wouldn't look so bronzy. It would probably look very mauve. Look how it changes the color. And that's something. Look how white my hands are. Okay. So what I was saying in my last video is I used the Stars in Your Eyes palette probably for the last time. I will probably give this to someone. I may give this to one of my grandbabies or my sister or niece because I'm not liking it, y'all. I'm not liking it on me. Those of you who say, Beth, your eyes look great. I remember the other day when I did like, I don't know, 15 tutorials using the Naked Cherry palette, which at first I opened it and I was like, that is not my colors. These are such similar colors. Look, there's the mauve color tones that we just did. Only they had much better pigment. I don't know if it was blendability or not, but I just kind of feel like, I don't know. Let me see if I use this with my finger, if that does a little better, by the way. Because it was real shimmery and now it's not. Oh well. But do you see that I feel like I've got those same colors, even that shimmer I just used? I feel like I've got that in this. Of course, they're horrible names. Horrible names. I'm not going to say them. But, I don't know what to think. Except that I do need to put on some brows. And I'm just going to use my, my cherry palette. And I will tell you, I like this palette, y'all. And I never thought I would have. Bree, calm down. Okay, that didn't go well. Yeah. I know. Did y'all hear Bree? She's a little mumble whining. Boy, that really didn't go well at all, Beth. Now I'm going to have to fix this. Oh, well. No, I'm not. I'm done. Okay, so what I was saying was, I think I'm going to get rid of this palette. I mean, there's colors in it I like. Should I keep trying it? Y'all comment below and say, give it another chance or give it away. I have a lot of makeup for one thing. Shouldn't I just give it away? Take it away. Oh, that doesn't go there. Okay. One thing I am going to go back and get a Charlotte Tilbury's, and this was just a sample, and I have had one of these, and I really liked it. I know I've done reviews on YouTube with it. It's the Miracle Eye Wand. This is a mini Miracle Eye Wand, and mine is shade number 2. And what it is it has a lift product in it that basically, you know, calms down the wrinkles under your eyes, probably the poochability under your eyes. And then it has an illuminate rather than a conceal. And I like that. I really do like that. Matter of fact, if there's any left, let me just see if I can get any more out of this. I've squeezed this thing like crazy. Did I get any at all? Maybe a little tiny bit. We'll put there and there. No, it's not enough. I wonder if any of the color will come out. Is there any color left? Ooh, yeeks, yes. That looks a lot more like concealer than originally that I told y'all about. So I'm going to pat that in. I think the other thing about her product is it has some lift qualities to it. Bree is very upset about me ignoring her and not playing ball right now. Okay, so I'll go right down by the nose right there and then come back out and just kind of spread that out over the cheek with what's left, like that. Then I'm going to take a separate finger. I'm going to wipe that finger off on my towel first. Keep the ball. I'm going to take a clean finger. Yeah. And I'm just going to pat this right back off. Why? Because it's too much. And you don't want to fill up this area with product because it just wrinkles, y'all. Don't. And I would not add powder. I know a lot of people do. I feel like that just adds even more product. I wouldn't do it. I really wouldn't. Okay, now again, I'm just kind of patting that. And if there's product on your fingers at all, that means you still had on too much. And that's why it's good to use clean fingers and pat it back off again. Now, I'm just wiping this off on this towel, and then I promise I will go later and wash my hands off my newly clean rings. When I first clean them, they're so sparkly. It doesn't last long because I'm always washing my hands. What about y'all? Do you ever clean your jewelry and then you can wash your hands and it's like it's all mucked up again, all mucky? Murky is the word, I guess. Murky? But anyway. Okay, so we definitely, for this look, as bold as it is, I want to use a little stronger liner than my usual DHC, which I absolutely love, the Liquid Eyeliner EX from DHC. #1 favorite, but I also love the Tartist, and it has, one end, it does have a crayon, and we're going to use that, and it must be waterproof because it stays on all day pretty good, and it must be gel because look how smooth it goes on without me even having to hold down the lower lid to get to the little waterline flap right there. Well, look how I'm doing this without even pulling that down. That's good. And I do sometimes wipe that off. Because, I mean, that is your eye glue. But it's okay. There. I did. I wanted to wipe it off. Okay, so that's one thing. I scroll it back down. And then the other end is a liquid eyeliner, but it's a felt tip instead of a brush. So it's a little fatter and a little less control. But I do want the fatter. On purpose, I'm going a little fatter because this color is so bold. That I'm going to put the black right on the lashes, go back over and get down all the way to the lashes because I didn't get all the way down. And then if you got a little line there, then connect it. There. See how there's a little separation there? I'm going to go back and fill that in. Right on the lash line. Right on the lash line. All the way into the corner on this one. Which sometimes we stop. There. Sometimes we stop right at the lashes on the thinner. But since this is so thick, I'm going all the way in. So that's just a different look for today. I need to blend that down a little bit. It's a little too much of a line from where we wiped it off. There. Okay, and if you'll notice, I'm kind of up and went straight, but when you look, just because your hood drops a little, it almost looks like it goes like that when I do a straight line. Look how straight that is. But then when I look how it, yeah, it gets lost in there. Okay. Straight across. And I know at first that's like, why would you do straight? It's because, I hate to tell you this, but if you've got a little bit of a, what am I trying to say? Hood, where some women are, young girls are just born with a hooded eye. That's the shape of their eye, regardless of your culture. I know in the Asian culture, that is a real definite cultural, biological part of the way they look. And if they don't like it, this is one of the tricks you can do. Sometimes they have a procedure done. And I did have a friend that had that procedure done because hers was just, it got to where she couldn't see. And so she had a procedure done. Okay, I think I actually, well, let's connect that just a little better. Sometimes you just have to wait a second and kind of see what are your eyes going to do.